Okay guys, so this broccoli here and this cauliflower here, I'm going to pot it up and I'm going to put it in this cell tray instead, because it has it will have like access for the roots to go down. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so I have my cauliflower done. I'm now going to do the broccoli. Alright guys, so I have transferred my cauliflower and my broccoli into these trays. Okay guys, I'm going to put some sage to germinate and some garden beans and 4 tomato. So I have the seeds here. Well, these are the tomato seeds and the garden bean. I'm not sure if this garden bean is going to germinate, but I'm going to try and see if it does, okay? So we're going to put our garden bean in here. Let's see what happens. I got it from the plant, but I think I left the pods too long on the plant, and so the seeds don't look so good, but we'll put it in here nevertheless and see if it germinates. Alright, so we're going to put in some sage as well to germinate. Alright, just show you, this is how the sage seed looks. Right, so we have the sage in, we have the garden bean in. Now let's get the tomato seeds in. This is some seeds that I got from a tomato that I bought from the grocery. So I want to see if it will germinate and how it will do. So let's see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. It's sticking on to my finger. It does not want to go into the soil. I need it to go in there, my friend. Alright, cover everybody back up. Alright guys, we will wait patiently and see if these seeds germinate. So I'm going to pick the leaves of my kale plant in order for me to cook it. Since I started to grow this plant, I've never harvested any of the leaves, so I think it's about time that I do that. Usually when I cook my kale, because kale has a lot of oxalates, or is high in oxalates, I usually blanch it first. When you blanch plants that are high in oxalates, the blanching process helps to remove some of the oxalates. And for people who are prone to kidney stones, you don't really want to eat anything that is high in oxalates, because that will help contribute to kidney stones. And so to avoid that, that's why you want to blanch it. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is the first time this kale is getting a trim, so to speak. So I'm going to take out all these leaves and just leave the younger leaves on top. So as you can see, the tree has gotten a significant trim. And these are the leaves here. So I'm going to wash it, blanch it, and saute it. These are my seedlings here. As you can see, what is it we had put here? So our arugula seedlings have germinated. Our beans here, they have germinated. The cauliflower has germinated. The broccoli, though I think one of them is broken. But anyway, so the broccoli germinated. Our pak choy here did germinate, and the bell peppers are now bursting through. Like this one is bursting through, this one has germinated, this one has germinated. So we're waiting for these others to germinate. Okay, so what I'm going to do today, or now rather, is these beans here. I am going to put it in the ground now, okay, because as you can see, look how tall these are getting. So, oh, you're not seeing what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Let's move this up. Yes, these beans here, I'm going to put it in the ground now, because as you can see, it's getting really tall. Look how it has locked into each other. Come on, people. There you go. So I'm going to put these in the ground now. Just saw baby centipede, guys. Alright, so I have now transplanted my beans into the ground. Okay guys, so let's take a look at how the garden is going so far. So this is the progress of the cucumber that we had put into the pot we bought from the nursery. This morning here, let me see if I can get a little closer. Alright, so this morning I transplanted these beans into the ground, as you can see here. Over here I have my sweet basil patch. Now I did not plant this here. The trees that grew up here, the seeds fell back down, and this is how I have my sweet basil patch. Over here I have a cauliflower that is growing. In these buckets here I have the two other cucumbers that I put into my bucket to grow using the cracky bucket system. So those that as you can see, these here that I had put in the bucket, they're actually bigger than the one that I had put here in the pot. So that's interesting. All right, so let's see what else. Let's see what else we had planted and how they look. This is another view of the cucumber. As you can see, See the size of it. Okay, and over here we have the tomatoes that I planted. So you can see the size of them. They are coming along nicely. Right, so these are our tomatoes here. Let's go check out our okras. Right, remember the rosemary? So we have the rosemary here. In the back here we have an okra. Over here we have another okra. And in this pot here, I also have an okra here in this pot. Let me see if I could click on it. There you go. So we have this okra here as well going.